But for the persons interested in learning about Forex, link in the description, GTFX beginners course. For those who are like already professional traders, you don't have to be from Guyana, but the GTFX chat room, however, I noticed that if we zoom in, we'll see a push and a fair value gap right here, and it is a fair value gap created before this low was broken. Why is this low important? Welcome back to another video. What going on? Yeah, it's your boy, I'm back again in this bitch. Anywho, it's Thursday, the day after yesterday, when I pulled out the camera and gave y'all a long ass talk without entering any trades. The entire day went past and we took absolutely no trades. You know, this was I think I opened the camera around 8, so all this happened and that was shit. So it's a new day. Did we have news yesterday? No, we didn't have news yesterday. We had news day before yesterday, and I don't think we have any news events today either. Wait, today's not Thursday. Why are you telling me today's Thursday? Today's Friday. I'm on the bullshit. And yeah, there's news at 11:30 and 2 p.m. So yeah, we might see some movement. I have this area marked up here just before this daily fair value gap, the blue line, this purple rectangle or marv or whichever color it is, rectangle. It's a 15-minute fair value gap. I would love to see price retrace back into it. Just touch it, play around, finger it mid a little bit, then come back down, drop, break the load house farm before coming up here and fiddling with this 15-minute middle, and then we possibly could have a trade. I'll send it out to the community as well so everybody get a chance to catch that before the week ends. And yeah, hopefully this week ends positive. We already are positive for the week. Let me just confirm that before. Oh yeah, so we had 2 losses on Monday, back to back wap scope on a Glock type shit, and then I had another loss on Tuesday. Is it 2? It's 2 losses, two positions, same thing. And we had a win on Wednesday that I closed a bit early. I think I told y'all that I closed when we were coming, not a bit early, a bit late, when we were coming down back. I could have gotten the full move, but that would have recovered everything I lost for this week. But if I get a trade today, it's possible that this week could be slightly profitable or a break-even week. Anyways, just wanted to give you guys that update. Pull open the camera, let you know that we on it, and every single swollen day we're looking for trades. We might not take a trade every single swollen day, but at least we show up, you know? So yeah, I'll come back in and give y'all that update once I get a trade, once we in a position, you know? Let y'all know how we're going. And I keep letting these videos go on for too long before just asking you guys to like and subscribe. And for the persons interested in like learning about Forex, if you're from Guyana or the Caribbean or wherever in the world, to be honest, we don't discriminate, and you just want like a community of like-minded individuals that are all learning and sharing their progress together and so on, completely free. Link is in the description. The GTFX beginners group, you know, if you're interested in signals and stuff like that, I also have a signals group. I don't recommend signals, yes, me the person providing the signals, solely because of the fact that you won't be able to like develop the skill to analyze based off of my signals. Is just me telling you to enter here and exit there. It's not me telling you why I'm entering here and why I'm exiting here, so you could apply the same reasoning on your charts and come up to the same conclusion. That's my outlook on it. That's why to me it's not really a beneficial thing for someone looking to trade for like a long-term thing, you know. If you're looking to stay into trading as a career or just have it as a main source of income or an extra source of income, and you want to learn how to trade yourself, then do not take signals. Actually learn the process. It will take time, it will take a lot of dedication, yes, but you can learn it. It is possible. So for persons who might be employed currently and just need a little bit of extra income, they're currently studying to become profitable and you need some type of assistance or extra confirmation when entering your trades, then yeah, you can try out the signals group, whatever the case is. It doesn't have to be mine. Just find somebody that you trust, that aligns with your trading strategy, your style, the time of day that you trade as well, and you know, give it a try, see how the signals work and if it's a right fit for you. But for the persons interested in learning about Forex, link in the description, GTFX beginners course. For those who are like already professional traders, you don't have to be from Guyana, but the GTFX chat room, we currently have like 75 members, and this is like of persons that actually know trade. So It's a group full of professional and profitable traders. Mostly Guyanese so far. Almost 100% of us are Guyanese, which is cool. But we, like I said, we don't discriminate. It's Trini, welcome. Jamaican, welcome. Bayesian, welcome. Anybody in the Caribbean, number one, first preference. You understand? Africa, welcome. Asians, welcome. North America, y'all just come in by your head up. But it's a group of like-minded individuals. We share analysis. We help support each other. You know, we crack jokes. Sometimes you need the little community for get you through them tough days. Them days when you're blowing an account and you go in the group and you be like, hey, me too, bro. It's like, it's so messed up, but it is help. But yeah, it's just for anyone who interested in anyone interested in joining any of the communities and learning and growing with us, links will be in the description. Everything is free, so go ahead and check it out. And I'll come back and give you guys that update as long as I have a trade. Even if I don't have a trade, I'll come back and update you at the end of the day. Alright, and we're back. It's 20 minutes after 2 in the afternoon, Friday afternoon. I think there's some news coming out at 3:30, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, 11:30 they had news, and 2 p.m. they had news as well. So okay, we passed all the news for the week, so hopefully we get normal trading conditions and the regular way how the prices move, it moves, and we don't have any unexpected moves. Presidents around the world, y'all just chill out, you know, even if it's just for the remainder of this Friday afternoon, y'all chill out, because we in a trade. I realized that it might not be Funded Next having the issue, it might just be the browser I was using to log into Funded Next. You know, might be causing some issues. Not that anything is wrong with the browser that they're using or Funded Next, they just don't go good together. Because when I open it on Chrome, it works fine. Oh, after I know talking about the browser I using and Funded Next and all these things opening on Chrome, I'm on Chrome and the same thing. I can't get to show you how we're going on the progress, but we're in this trade. I'm learning to keep my take profit very visible and clear on the charts now, making sure I set them. Okay, I ain't getting to show you all the actual account. Hopefully I can get to pull it up and then just come back in and give y'all an update. But this is the parameters of the trade. I sent it out to the community. Usual story as to why I entered my trades. But let me just give you like a quick, you know, run through. Like I was saying earlier in the video, I was looking for price to come up into this gap here on the 15-minute. We're on the 4-hour chart, but I'll drop down so you can see clearly. There's a gap on the 15-minute and a gap above that on the daily. So I was looking for at least a retracement up here before price dropped. As we got further into the day, this hourly gap as well stayed open, so that's something that I put an alert right here at the beginning of that gap. But price didn't show any willingness to push higher. We keep, you know, creating lower lows and closing below any highs or anything, so price is just pushing down. So I decided to enter along with momentum at a possible valid entry according to my strategy and my rules. So I saw a push below low here. First of all, before I consider that leg of price action that serves as confirmation for me, I must acknowledge that we had some accumulation here, right? Then we had some manipulation in the morning there, and we also took out that high that was supposed to be manipulation. But this all happened. This high right here was created before 9:30, and as you know, according to my rules, I don't trade before 9:30. So all this happened, and luckily it was before 9:30, so I didn't place any trades. And I noticed this here after 9:30, but I have this hourly gap marked up, and I wanted to see it at least get touched before we push to the downside. So that's why I didn't really take any trades after taking liquidity or immediately after taking liquidity. However, I noticed that if we zoom in, we'll see a push and a fair value gap right here, and it is a fair value gap created before this low was broken. Why is this low important? Because it's the low that was farmed before this high was broken. So it's previous liquidity, this was the liquidity sweep, I could say. So that's a very important high. We don't want to see this high being broken, and price broke it. So when price broke that high, that indicates one of two things. Price either wants to keep pushing to the upside because it broke a very important high, or price is taking liquidity once more, like faking out everybody that thought that was the liquidity sweep, and then going to be pushing down in the direction of the initial push. How do we know this? One, price needs to close above this high, also with a gap. Also, this low must not be broke if we want to say it's confirmation to the downside, and it's just taking the recently farmed liquidity at this this high, then price must not close above this gap, then it must close below here, and it must do so with a fair value gap. And all three of those criteria were met at this point in price action. But like I said, this area right up here, mentally I knew it was a really fair value gap, so I thought price might still want to respect that. Even right now, as price is reacting at the area it's at, I'm still very conscious of this already fair value gap and the fact that price might want to, you know, top that in the future. Anyhow, this gap that was created was left open as price continued to push lower, breaking this low as well with a gap, and this gap stayed open that was above 50% of this entire move right here. Right, once price retraced back into this area, I could have set a sell limit right here because I was at the charts while we had this bullish leg of price moving back up into this fair value gap, but I was still conscious of up here. I was thinking maybe it would push. If price pushes beyond this fair value gap, then we might take out this high, touch this fair value, this already fair value gap, and then start creating opportunities for selling. However, we did not close inside this fair value gap, not one single candle on the 15-minute. When I put on the volume as well, the volume bars also indicated that we would not like to stay in this area. Even the bullish volume bar had a very small bodied candle with a large wick towards the upside, so that was very much in favor of a sell from this area. And the following volume bars and volume candles also, I would say, indicated price wanted to make a push towards the downside. So I noticed the rejection from this area and then started looking for a possible entry from all of this information that took place on the hourly, coming straight down to the 15-minute at the different fair value gaps, at the different lows and highs being broken, everything coming down here from the 15 to the 5, just to get a little bit more detail on the price action at this leg where I'm looking for my entry. I noticed the up here would be that same wicked area on the 15-minute that is retracing into this fair value gap right here, and then we had this massive bear candle pushing away, but also we had another relatively large candle with a fair value gap still open all the way at the top here that pushed away from this zone. Now, one thing to keep in mind is this specific low here, it's not a swing low, but it is a low regardless, that was formed before price filled that 15-minute fair value gap. So I would like to see this low being broken impulsively with a close fair value gap in that direction, and price didn't do it immediately, but eventually we had candles close below it, wicked, and you know, went straight back up above it, but we didn't take out any major highs or so. And then finally we had that push breaking below this new important low, since all these lows took this intermediate low, or the low that was formed before this high or fair value gap was filled on the 15-minute. So this low, the importance of this low was then transferred to this one, so I treated this low as if it was this. I wanted to see a full close below it, impulsive candle, fair value gap, and we got that. We also got the fair value gap above 50% of the price movement itself, the leg of price movement up here, and even this large one right here. So I view these two fair value gaps as kind of resistance for price if it should choose to keep pushing to the upside. So that's why I saw the confirmation, notice this fair value gap could have a possible retracement, and upon this candle right here, this first bullish candle after the large one, I got tagged into the trade on all of the accounts. I actually sent it out as a market order because mentally I marked up this area, and once price got to there, I opened the trade. Is it possible that price comes all the way back up to here? Yes. And in that case, I would possibly enter a second position because I just have one position open across all accounts. The risk is reduced, managed well. So let's see how it goes. I am very much aware of this fair value gap at the bottom here, and that price could tap into it and then start changing direction. But we have two to the upside, so I think there's more resistance coming down than there is going up. So let's see how it plays out. I'll come back in and give you guys the update in a couple of minutes or so, hopefully. It doesn't have to be till on Monday, but this is how it's going so far. This is the first trade of the day at 2:30 p.m. on Friday. But yeah, that's how it is. Alright, and we are back. Yep, same day, Friday. And yeah, we lost that one. All that analyzing and everything, and my analysis turned out to be either invalid or pointless. But yeah, we lost that one, and price looks like it's ready to start going down now. But because of the fact that it's Friday and it's 13 minutes after 4 in the afternoon, I'm not gonna enter that position. Like, I know I trade up to 4:30, from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30, but I just don't want to go in this late in the afternoon, and we still haven't touched that hourly fair value gap, even though we took out the highs over here. Yeah, so anchoring my stop at this high wouldn't have been it. It would just be a larger loss and same result. So yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, and I'm gonna start a brand new video on Monday if I do end up taking this sell, because on the larger time frame it's not that clear the price would like to go down from here. So let's see what happens. That will be it for this one though. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.